Hey gymnasts, it's Paul here from Baskervilles and we're going to be working on some preps towards headstands today. But first we've got to do a warm-up. Now, you're going to need a bit of space, so make sure you've got suitable space around you. As you can see, I'm here at Baskervilles. I'm here by myself, there's no one here. We miss you guys so much, we can't wait for this to be over. But when it is, we can't wait to get back to gymnastics. So, wherever you are, whether you're at home, in the garden, a little bit of space, we're going to be doing our warm-up. So, a little bit of room. Good, right then, start jogging on the spot. Move those arms as fast as you possibly can. Now we're going to be freezing and doing different shapes, and later on we might use that for some of our headstand preps. And freeze, stretch up as tall as you can, arms up straight. Stretching through the fingers, hands turned out, girls, thumbs out also, and jogging on the spot again. And freeze, and front support. Now shoulders over the top of the hands, squeeze all the muscles in your tummies, and back up and jogging again. Very good, pop those hands on your hips and jump up and down. And back to the front support position. Now I'm going to do it side on so you can see. Can we take one leg off the floor and place it down, opposite leg off, and back to jumping. And can you jump and turn? And jump and turn the other way. And back into that front support position. Now from here we're going to go from front support into a plank position. So drop your elbows to the floor, and then can you push back up to a plank position. So upper plank, front support position, and back down to plank, and then from the plank up to that front support position, and back to the plank, and up to the front support position. And good, and can you do some jumping jacks. Very good, arms up, nice. And down for back support. Remember what back support is? Of course you can. So, legs straight out, hands out wide and push right up towards the sky. How high can you get those hips up? Can you turn over into front support? Squeeze those muscles, and let's take one arm off. It's really hard that one. Pop your legs apart. And switch, try and take the other hand up. Turn back over into back support position. Hips right up to the sky. Very good, and stand up. Now we're going to run, and then we're going to squat. And run, and squat. Run, squat, and run, and squat. Now then, can you show me your V-sit position? Show me your V-sit position. Good, have a sit down. Put the legs up. Now you can hold on to your legs to balance. If you want to make it even harder, take the hands off. Squeeze all the muscles in your tummy. Point those legs, point the feet, legs straight, and hands down, hips up towards the sky. Take one leg off, and switch to the other. And turn over, and one leg off, and switch to the other, and back up, running spot. 4 jacks, 1, 2, 3. Jumping hands on the hips. Can we jump and turn? And jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3. And run in. How about 4 squats? Should we do it? 1. And another one. 2, 3. And 4. And jogging. And jumping. And freeze. Funny, can you show me that front support position one more time? Let me see it. Good. Front support. And jump your legs apart. And together. And apart, keep your legs apart, take one leg off, and the other, and jump. Very good, nice work. Now we're going to go into the stretching part of our session. Time for our stretch. Pop those legs a little bit further, shoulder width apart, stretch the arms up, and turn the hands out. Good, make sure you stretch them through the fingertips, girls, thumbs out, and circle the arms backwards. Arms as straight as you possibly can, and stretch up and hold. Again, elbows straight, stretch through the fingertips, Fingers up, nice and tall towards the sky, the ceiling, wherever you are. So downwards. Hands on your hips, jump legs together and apart, and up. Down. Can you look to your left? My left is here. Not sure what it's going to be on the video. And right. And make circles at the bottom. And jump together and apart, and circle those hips around. Keeping the legs as straight as we possibly can, pushing it forwards and backwards, and go the other way. Good, stretch up. Should be perfect on stretching now. Hands down to one side, fingertips down towards the floor, legs nice and straight, squeeze this muscle. Can you get your hands flat either side of that foot? I'm not quite there yet. And stretch. Down to the other side. Again, legs nice and straight, especially this one, pushing it backwards. Fingertips down, possibly hands down, looking at the foot. And stretch. And hands down to the middle. Hold it there, knees straight, legs straight. Can you get your hands flat? If it's a little too easy, move your feet a little bit closer together. Not fully together yet. This is hard. Hands flat, legs straight. And jump feet down. Stretch up to the sky. Good, go slowly forwards, down, down, down. And fingertips towards the floor. Legs nice and straight and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, bend down, let's stay on your feet, hands flat. Now see how flat you keep your hands on the floor. Push up and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give those legs a shake. Now we're going to turn our hands around. I'm going to go side on, hands around, pointing away from the toes. Try and keep those hands flat and legs straight. Can't do it. Can you do better than me, gymnast? Hands flat on the floor. Legs straight, chest down towards the legs, fingers pointing away from the toes, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake those legs out. Have a sit down, try to sit. Arms out wide, chest up tall, squish your knees down. And reach to one side, hands on the floor, either side of the foot. Reach past the foot if you can, chest down towards the leg, looking at the ankle. And up, over to the other side, hands flat on the floor, reach your hands as far as you possibly can, chest down towards the leg, looking at the ankle, and up, and reach forwards, fingertips as far as you can, hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, definitely not my speciality that one. Legs together, pike sit position, stretch up as tall as you can, chest up tall, squash your knees in towards the floor, point the feet, stretch the arms up higher again. Can you bring those heels off the floor? We stretch the legs so much. And down to pike fold. Hands either side of the feet. Reach forwards. Keep those knees squashed down. Chest down towards the legs. Hold it for 5, 4, reach far. 3, legs straight. 2, and shake legs off. Right into our butterfly stretch. Feet together. And use your elbows to squash your knees down. Good, use your elbows to push your knees into the floor if you like. Good. One foot over the other. Let your ankle turn itself. Lots of twisting with the feet. And switch legs. Good. Right, spin around into the seal stretch position. Legs behind you, hands in front, hips down, head up and look up. Arms nice and straight. I've got my big toe touching at the back, looking up towards the sky. Hips up, hands forward, shoulders down, hold it there. Now have a look at me, make sure we're not sat on the heels. I want hips high and forward, shoulders down. You should feel a massive difference in the stretch from here to here. We like hips high, hands down. Back to the first stretch. Now I want toes touching, heels touching this time as well, so the whole feet are touching, hips down and head up. Good, keep looking at the sky. Chest down, hips down towards the floor, sorry, hips down and hips up. Bend one arm, straighten the other. Keep those hips high, shoulders down towards the floor. And switch. Again, shoulder down towards the floor. Good. Sit on the heels. Make waves with the wrists. Shake your hands off. Get your hands ready. Clap after 1. 3, 2, 1. And waves the other way. And shoulders. Hands back towards yourself. Lean back towards the hands. Turn your hands out to the side, lean side to side. Good. Fingers forwards and lean forwards. And turn your hands into face towards one. Now then, to finish off, I want to see your bridges. Okay guys, so we lying down on the floor and push up to bridge. So lay down flat on your back, arms and legs nice and straight. Bend your arms, bend your legs into our bridge position, get ready and push up and hold it. 10, 9, 8, push your shoulders over the top of your hands. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on down. 3 rock and rolls. Good, right, one more should be all done. If there's anything else you quickly want to do, now's the time. I think we're going to move on to the next part of the session. Hey gymnasts, we're going to be working on headstands for this part of the video. As you can see, I'm back in the gym. There's no one here, so it's just you and me. So make sure you've got that space at home. I have got a wall for later on. If you don't have a wall, don't worry, but if you do, just check with the grown-ups, it's okay to use it for some of the headstand preps. Now I'm going to go through some of the coaching points for headstands, making sure we do it on the top of our forehead, okay? So I always pull the hair up, point just where the hair starts growing, that's the point where we want to do in our headstands. The other thing I see a lot of people do is letting the hands come off the floor. So we used to talk about putting super glue on our hands, okay? So, but especially making sure the bottom of our palms, just where our wrists are, that bit stays on the floor. So watch me a second. So you can see how my hands stay really flat. So first of all, I just want us to do a headstand position, keeping our feet on the floor. Okay, so we're going to do it together. So place those hands down. I'm doing it side on so you can see me as well. And place your head down. Lift your hips up and walk your tiptoes in, keeping those feet on the floor. Keep those feet on the floor, but lift your hips up, keeping those toes on the floor. And come back down. Right then, we're going to do the same again. This time we're going to take 1 foot off the floor. So we're going to walk our feet in, lift those hips up, and take 1 foot off the floor. If you're not sure, watch me, but when you're ready, join me. So my hands on the floor, head down, lift my hips up, walk my feet in, and take 1 foot off the floor. Good, join in if you haven't already. Now can you place that foot down and take the opposite foot off the floor? And come back down. Now I want to give that one more try. Okay, so place those hands on the floor. Put your head down in front of your hands, making sure you can see your fingertips the whole way through your headstand. Lift those hips up, walk the feet in, take 1 foot only off the floor, hold it there, and switch the feet over, and come back down. Now at this point we need the wall, so please pause the video and move, now's the time. Now I've got my wall here, so I'm going to be working on my reverse headstand, okay? So I'm going to turn the face away from the wall, place my hands and head on the floor, and walk the legs up. Okay, watch me if you're not sure. Right, give it a try. Now while I'm in the headstand, I can see my fingertips, my hands stay flat on the floor, and the top of my forehead is apart touching. And come back down. Right, I'm going to try the same again, but this time we're going to take one leg off the wall, keeping the leg as straight as you possibly can. Okay, I'll go first. If you know what to do, join in at the same time. If not, watch me and then copy after. So my hands go down, my head goes in front of my hand so I can see my fingertips. Walk my feet up the wall, and then I'll take one leg off. My legs as straight as it can possibly go, and hold it there. If you haven't, give it a try now. and come back down. Right, I'd like to try that one more time. Okay, so give you a second. So this time when you go up, you're going to take one leg off the wall and then you're going to switch and take them. So turn around, hands down on the floor, walk those feet up the wall in the headstand position and take one leg off the wall. Make sure your legs as straight as you can possibly get it. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and now put that leg back on the wall and take the opposite leg off the wall this time. And hold it. 4, 3, 2. Good. Right then, I'll give you a minute because we're going to turn around and we're still going to use the wall. We're going to do a tucked headstand up against the wall this time. Okay? So watch me. Now you can see I can see my fingertips. My hands stay flat on the floor. I try not to let them come off. Otherwise it's really hard to balance. Right, give it a try. Place those hands down. Head pretty close to the wall. Walk those tiptoes in. Take one leg off. And then the other one. Hold the headstand position up against the wall. When you see your fingertips, are the hands flat on the floor? And come down. Now then, we're going to make it a bit trickier. We're going to try and do the headstand position without using the wall. Okay, so if we need to go back and use the wall for a little bit longer, that's fine. Okay, but if you've mastered that bit, we're going to try it without the wall. Just make sure you've got enough space, because sometimes when we do our headstands, we can fall over the top. Okay, so the exact same thing, but we're not going to use the wall this time. So place those hands down on the floor, head down, walk the tiptoes in, lift the hips up, take one foot off, and the other, and hold it. Keep the knees bending towards the tummy, hands flat on the floor. And come down. Now then, some of us might have fell over the top that time, and there could be a couple of reasons. Did you have the top of your forehead on the floor? Sometimes the top of our head, but we want it to be the top of the forehead. The other thing we might do is the hands might come off the floor, so make sure the whole of the hands stay flat on the floor, okay? And the other thing, if we haven't made that triangle position with our hands on our head, so if you can't see your fingertips, okay, make sure you move your hands a little bit further away from your head to make the headstand position, okay? Have another try, please, gymnasts. So hands down on the floor, head on the floor, walk those tiptoes in, hips up, and into the tucked headstand position. Fall over the top, don't worry, have another try. Think, are my hands glued flat to the floor? Can I see my fingertips? And have I got the top of my forehead on the floor? So have a look at me. As soon as I take my hands off, oh my goodness, it's really hard. Keep those hands flat. Good. Right, then we're going to head back over to the wall now for our straight leg headstand. Okay, so it's just like our tuck leg headstand. We're going to try and get the legs straight up against the wall, and our feet on our back can touch the wall to help us balance. Okay, watch me first. Just before, hands down, head down, walk the tiptoes in, hips up, legs up, and my heels are touching the wall. Now then, you're going to try again. You can try and hold it for 10 seconds. Okay? So we can go headstand up against the wall. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. So hands down on the floor, head against the wall, and walk up. Go up into your straight leg headstand. We're going to hold it. We're ready. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now then, the final thing we're going to do is our straight leg headstand on the floor. And again, check you've got that space around you. You might be falling over the top. It's really hard, this one. Okay, so just like we were on the wall, okay, we haven't got the wall to have this balance. So again, his hands are going to stay flat, top of our forehead on the floor. Hands down, head down, those tiptoes in, legs up. Now give it a try if you haven't already. Can you see those fingertips? Hands flat on the floor, legs as straight as you possibly can. And come back. Now if you did fall over the top, okay, think about those coaching marks. Can you remember what they were? I say keep those hands flat the whole time, top of the forehead on the floor, and make sure you're looking at your fingertips the whole time. Right, we're going to do one final headstand all together. I'm going to try and hold it for those 10 seconds. Okay, so hands on the floor, head down, walk those tiptoes in, one leg off and the other, go through, tuck the headstand, up to straight, hold it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Whew. Well done then, gymnasts. Feel free to go back and practice any of those preps all over again. Okay, and think about those coaching bodies, keep improving those headstands. Well done.